All right, so it's Alicia with Bleed Lows Podcast, and we are here at the second annual?
Second annual.
Woohoo! The PFA Strong Annual Golf Tournament, where this gentleman right here put it all together to help young people who are starting out in sports maintain not just physical strength, but mental strength and health as well, right? So bravo on a beautiful day.
Thank you so much. I mean, we got so lucky with the weather. The turnout was amazing. People were great. I think it was just such a good, kind of really family style today. I think there was a lot of good vibes there, and we just can't thank legends enough and all the people that came out and supported us. We really appreciate everybody that's kind of helped us out. And second annual was less nervous than the first one, but still nervous to get it all off the ground, but it was fun. It was good.
People don't understand how tough it is to put together a tournament and make sure that all of the people who signed up have a great time and leave like what they donated their time and treasure to matters. And you've done a great job. I really have to tell you, this is one of my favorite. And it's only my first time doing the PFA Strong. But again, it was good vibes. And having Joe Kelly here and really push your message of like, let's keep, loving on and supporting our kids from an early age, even more prevention than waiting till something can go wrong, right?
Yeah, that's really what's at. There's some pretty serious stuff when it comes to mental health. And I think a lot of it probably started when they were younger. And if we can kind of get there before it gets to the level of it's getting too important and too dangerous for them even to talk about it, I feel like if we can give them that earlier, I think we can kind of get ahead of some of those things. And I think that's the whole purpose of it. And we just thank so much for Joe to be doing what he does. Joe is the man of the people, and he really speaks the language of everybody. And I think that's what helps us get this off the ground and get the help that is probably needed before someone needs to ask.
Yeah, and that's so important. I mean, he literally is one of the best athletes playing at the highest level, and he believes in PFA Strong. So, and all the showing out here, the long line, great for Legends Attic to be out here as well because they are themselves like a family-owned place. So it all came together. Congratulations. Any predictions for the Dodgers? We are the Bleed Lows podcast
Okay.
for 2025.
So yes, well, I'm a grown up here in Upland, so I'm right at home. I was a Dodger fan growing up. I am very fortunate to be able to go to Dodger Stadium as a player and beat the Dodgers. So I have to give that shout out in there, but
I set him up for that. Dang it!
yeah. But saying that, I'm still always bleeding Dodger blue, and I feel the Dodgers obviously are going to have the head start on everybody. But this game is wild, and we saw it last year when October was approaching and injuries were happening and people were nervous and they had to make some things happen against the Padres, and then the miracle that Freddie Freeman did. So I feel like it's not easy. I don't think people can really understand how hard it is to do what they did, even with the budget they have, the roster they have. Everybody's got to stay healthy. But I'm going to go ahead and predict it. It's not a huge leap, but I want the Dodgers to win and go back-to-back for the first time.
Run it back. You heard it here. And we would love to see Joe Kelly back. I know he was kind of saying if his body allows it, but I want him back. I want him back. Yeah.
Yes, we all want Joe back. And Joe is just such a difference maker, not on the field, but I don't think a lot of people understand the value he has in the locker room. I know the Dodgers do.
Yeah.
I know the Red Sox do. And I think that's what's so unique about him is that, he may not have been on the field for the World Series, but those World Series wins don't happen without the influence he has. Some spring training, I saw it. I was down there with the Dodgers. I'm really good friends with Mark Pryor. I'm good friends with Dave Roberts, and they're always talking about how important Joe is. And Joe really is important whether he's on the field or he's off the field. He is that important to the Dodger community.
Yeah, and he was out there at every game in the bullpen and almost just like a coach, a cheerleader, whatever please don't get mad at me. Did Joe Kelly hear me call him a cheerleader? You know what I mean. He was inspiring, and that intensity that someone like Joe Kelly, let's talk about the Joe Kelly Fight Club. No, I'm kidding. But still, we understand what you're saying.
Yeah, he is. He's just got something about him that Joe doesn't try to become viral. He doesn't try to stand out. But him and I should say I should add Ashley into that too, because Ashley is amazing too. And they both are an amazing family that just seems to do the things that just spark such great vibes and attention. And and they're just awesome people. And again, going back to where they're involved in this is just such an amazing blessing for us, and we are grateful for them. And I would do anything for the Kelly family.
Awesome. Congratulations once again on a successful event, and we'll hopefully see you next year.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job.
Awesome.